Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. And this evening, I definitely want to come to y'all with a video. I actually want to talk about, Colin Kaepernick's decision about how he want to retire from the NFL. And if you ask me, when it come down to the Colin Kaepernick situation, I really believe, it is a good decision because we already know, Colin Kaepernick, he has been blackballed by the league any goddamn way. And another reason as well, I feel as though that he should, move on because, much more greater works is actually going to be there for him. And I really believe that the ancestors, is really going to be working with him. And not just hope that he stay diligent and militant at all times. And it really goes to show you that in the NFL, they really do not want you dumb. They really do not want you to be standing up for the rights of you as a people, especially towards, the Aboriginal, indigenous, African people that are over here in, the United States of America. Because Colin Kaepernick, of what he has done, when he took that knee for the national anthem last year, he really caused up an uproar, and he really exposed the hypocrisy up in this democracy of how these people, of how they want to disguise their racism as patriotism. And, Colin Kaepernick, he has been blackballed by the league, and none of the NFL teams, they want to take a trial on it because they don't want that controversy. So I really got to give him the credit because of what he has done. He put himself in the conversation of a Muhammad Ali, not necessarily in the way where he has the accolades of a Muhammad Ali, but he put himself in the conversation of somebody who has stood up against the white power structure. And at the same time, he really showed them that I'm not afraid to speak out against systematic oppression and systematic racism and all that. And for Colin Kaepernick to do something like that, I'm talking about this man has literally sacrificed his livelihood, his safety, in order for him to speak out against the white power structure and going up against systematic white supremacy. And he really exposed and showed the whole world that even when you protest silently, every time we protest, they talk about, won't you protest differently? How about you protest in a different way? Once Colin Kaepernick took that motherfucking knee, all of a sudden, you're talking about, well, you shouldn't protest like that. And he really showed how America is still not ready, for real equality. They really not ready for us, to be up on an equal playing level with them because they so afraid of that. And I'm just really glad for the fact that Colin Kaepernick is going to be moving on, even though he's a talented athlete. And he really haven't had much to work over there but San Francisco, within these last couple of years. And, for these NFL owners, man, for them to blackball him out of the league, it really goes to show you how they really care, how they really don't care about African-American athletes. They do not give a damn. And the only time they really showing you a lot of love is when you're out there entertaining them and you making money. So as soon as Colin Kaepernick started to go against the grain and he started to go up against, racism and really showing that, and he told them, I'm not going to stand up for a flag that's going to be oppressing my people. And Colin Kaepernick was really right about that. Because ever since we've been living up under this American flag, not just the Confederate flag, we've been catching a lot of hell. And I just really give Colin Kaepernick the credit, and he's going to be moving on. And, for him to stand tall up against this system, even in the NFL, for this man to literally, man, just really show that he's not afraid. He has really put himself in the conversation with Muhammad Ali to take a real mean stand, to literally sacrifice millions of dollars on the line, and just be just be fearless about it. It just really goes to show you that that is a great thing of what he did. And I'm very pleased with him, and I hope that, when he's doing his activist work, he continuously to be sincere about it. He's going to be educating, these young youth up on it, of what it is and knowing your rights. And I'm dealing with activism. I hope that, he might start some sort of, great organization, that's going to be catered towards an African cause. Maybe a school or something like that. Maybe some sort of program that's going to help inner city children, in particular, children of color. And to help really stir them and guide them into the right path and the right track in the right direction. And I'm really glad, and I'm just really proud of Colin Kaepernick, because they showed that when it come down to the black athlete, that they really don't give a damn nothing about you. It's nothing but a modern day slave plantation anyway. They're going to use up these black bodies for them to make millions and billions of dollars, making money off of them. And for Colin Kaepernick to move on, I'm very pleased with his decision. So may the ancestors lead and guide Colin Kaepernick, and I just hope that he continuously to be sincere. And I just think it's a great decision. So I just hope that Colin, you know what I mean? I'm had to share my thoughts up on the situation. You know, I'm glad that what he's done, it really resonated with me, and I just hope that he continuously to be strong and, you know, keep on guiding the youth and whatnot, and continuously be strong in his activism. You know, so I just had to drop this video. I appreciate the love. Keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. And this is B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.